The head of the state college system went before the Board of Regents today. This just days after one university faculty senate voted to have him resign. News 8's Kim Pierce live in News 8 Control with the very latest on Mark Ojakian's plan to merge the community colleges. Good afternoon, Kim.
Good afternoon to you, Keith. And this comes as the state colleges and universities are required to pay more and more for benefits and salaries. The plan that President Ojakian and the Board of Regents had to consolidate community colleges suffered a major setback last week. The question is what to do next.
I believe, played by all the rules. And then the rules were changed.
Connecticut State College and University President Mark Ojakian explaining to the Board of Regents Executive Board what happened. He had a plan to take the state's 12 community colleges and merge them into one college with 12 campuses. He took his plan to the New England Association of Schools and Colleges, the body that gives schools accreditation. He says staff there told him to apply for a change to the system, which he did. Then the actual commissioners rejected the plan and said he had to apply as a whole new institution. Ojakian made his reaction clear.
That I'm unhappy that there was a disconnect and that all of a sudden after a year of hard work they were surprised that this was big and bold and could be a national model for other states.
His model of merging the schools is designed to save millions of dollars. With that now on hold, the school system either needs a big boost of cash from the state assembly or, last resort, it would have to hike tuition and close campuses. Earlier this week, the faculty senate at Central, the largest school Ojakian oversees, voted overwhelmingly that Ojakian should resign. He says he will not.
This was one university campus that decided to take a vote of no confidence one day, asking me to resign.
It's also a university that would not be affected by the community college merger. Ojakian says the word from the Accreditation Commission is not a defeat. Yes, it looks bad.
But they clearly indicated that they didn't say no to a single accredited community college, just wanted it to maybe proceed down a different path.
And he says he is committed to continuing down that path. The trouble is applying as a new institution can take years, and the budget crisis is happening right now. He says he will work with the Accrediting Association to try to speed that process up. Live in News 8 Control, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.